Today is Friday, April 30th. It's the last day in April. And this is Mary at the.meri.atelier. And let's do some art. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Am I tired or what? I am a little tired. My bones are tired. I'm still stiff from last Sunday yard work. And oh, you know what? We got to meet Tanya yesterday. And Jeff, her husband, and they took me on a tour of their RV, and it's like a house. It's like a house that they drive down the road. It's really huge. Oh my goodness, it's big. And we had a nice lunch together, and they had to move on down the road so that they could get a spot in their RV park to park their truck, and they did. I'm so glad that they got settled. I was a little bit worried. We had flooding in Nebraska a couple years ago, and they still haven't got all the RV parks up to par. So I've been working on this two-dimensional shadow boxes is what I call these. This top row is done. I did look for vinyl stripping or some type of wood stripping at Menards yesterday, and all I could find was in the wood section was, I wanted some veneer type, and I couldn't find it in the sheets. I could find it in a row, and it was like what you would put on like on an edge of plywood or on the edge of a counter. And it was only like a ½ inch, and I wanted a 1/4 inch, and it was on a row, and I'm going, well, that would be hard to strip down. And so I didn't get that. And so I went over into the vinyl department, and I found a really nice, they were selling it for $169 a square foot, which would be like a 12 by 12 for us. And I could have cut that, but he said I'd have to order it. So I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I didn't want to fool around with ordering stuff. So I didn't get any vinyl stripping. I might have to order some on Amazon. So I'm just going to play with this. We'll play with these off and on, these two-dimensional shadow boxes. Good morning, Angie. Hi, Angie. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? I am stiff, and I still have to unload my car today. I did buy a weed eater yesterday. I spent all my money at Menards on a weed eater. Well, I went to Hobby Lobby, and I spent a little money there, too. So, Angie's up and going. I have my coffee this morning. And if you all looked in Phibbsville, Tanya put up a picture. My hair wasn't looking the best. I had a bad hair day yesterday. So I never like my pictures. I'm a little bit sensitive about having my picture taken, but I am who I am. And if you don't like who I am, don't look. Move on. So let's trim this down a little. I see, I'm not totally sure. This washi tape is not the best to put on here because it's going to pull up. It's going to pull up eventually. If I can't get some glue on that. All these little edges here. So I'm going to go on Amazon later on today and see if I can't order some sort of a wood strip type veneer or something to put on here. So I probably spent more at Hobby Lobby than I intended to, but they had a lot of Tim Holtz things that I wanted, and Tim Holtz was 40% off. So I'll show you guys what I got at Hobby Lobby. See, I don't get up there all the time. And we met at a big truck stop that's kind of on the right off the interstate. And oh my goodness, I ordered an omelet. It was still kind of early. I think they served their breakfast all day. And I ordered an omelet, and I couldn't eat it all. It was huge. And I didn't want to carry it around with me all afternoon in a to-go box. So that I probably don't eat that much all day. It was a huge meal. I'm trimming this picture down a little. And I came home. By the time I got home, I was exhausted. And I have to tell you, I went to Goodwill, and I'm so disappointed. I told the clerk I was really sad because they got rid of all their crafts. They got rid of all the little knick-knacky things that they have on top of the racks. All it is now is clothes. They had a few dishes and a few home decor items, just maybe like a shelf on it. And I told that clerk, I said, you guys, you got rid of all the crafty stuff. And she said, yeah, we got rid of all the junk. And I'm going, but that's what I come in here for. I don't come in here to buy kids' clothes. Yeah. I was really disappointed. And she said a lot of the Goodwills are going that way now. And I'm going, that's really a bummer. Where am I going to buy all my junk now? And I still like that one Catholic thrift store that I go to. But I was very disappointed in what they did to our Goodwill store. Angie says, I'm like you, Mary. I don't like my picture to be taken. Yeah, I'm not very photogenic. You know, I'm very sensitive about it, but they wanted to do it. So now you all know how I look. So there you go. I am who I am. I'm not Popeye the Sailor Man, but I am who I am. My sister got all the good looks. And you know, in a way, beautiful looks can be a curse as well as a blessing. You know, beautiful looks can be just as much a curse as a blessing. Let's see. I think I want to trim that little white spot off of here. Or maybe I could put I got out my sticker book. I thought maybe I could put some stickers here in the corner. Yeah, I guess I'm pretty happy with it. Craft things is not junk. That's true. But we use a lot of I use a lot of things that I get at Goodwill in my art. You know, and I'm just disappointed that they would go that way. I mean, all they're doing now is serving the people who want to buy used clothes. And I'm going, this isn't a clothing store, it's a thrift store. So I'm tempted to do some writing to some of these stores that are like Hobby Lobby. And, you know, I could write a little note to Goodwill and express how disappointed I am in the path that they're taking. I don't know. There's more than one Goodwill there. That other one is more in the downtown area. And I don't go that way very often, but they might still have their junk. Yeah, I'm very disappointed in this washi. But washi, you can't be too disappointed in washi tape because washi tape is not made to be a strong tape. So, okay, now I was taping these down with double-sided tape, but I think I can glue these down. So let's just do that. Angie, are you my only person this morning? We got 6 people watching. You're the only one who's actually talking to me. Yeah. All right. It's Friday morning. You don't have to come out and chat if you don't feel like it. But I had a good time visiting with Tanya and Jeff. Got to know them, got to hear about their travels. And I would tell you that if you have a chance to meet Tanya, to take her up on it, you're always a little bit afraid to meet people that you just you know, your internet friends, even though you're, you know, your friends on the internet, you should get along well in person, but there's always that little bit of trepidation of meeting somebody new. Will they like me? There's Lori. She came in. Hi, Lori. Good morning, Lori. Now, I think Becky's going to open up her room in her chat room this morning, and I'm going to go in there and work on Happy Mail. I'm going to try to designate Friday mornings to sending a little Happy Mail, and I got Lori's Blaze ready to go. I want to send to Arlene's Prayer Pocket, and I want to send Lori's Blaze and some ties. And then I have some bills that need to be paid. And I did get to the thrift store. Well, actually, I got to the thrift store earlier this week, and I got a few things. I'll show them to you. But I'm going to have to find a new place other than Goodwill to go, because I'm not going to go in there just to, I mean, they got rid of their bedding and their towels, and, you know, all they have in there are clothes. And I'm going, well, bummer. Bummer. There's Candy. Hi, Candy. And Deborah. Did Deborah come in? Hi, Deborah. Deborah Dieter. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Good morning. You're looking before you get started on your day. Yep. Well, I'm streaming before I get started on my day. I've got to unload my car of all that mulch, and I have some plants that I want to put on the corner out there, and they need to be taken out of the car and watered. I checked them yesterday and they seem to be doing okay, but it's time to get them out of the car. I came home the other day after I bought them and I was exhausted. I did not feel like unloading my car. Now, crooked already. So I've got to unload my car this morning. My brother and his son are going fishing, so I'll have the morning to myself. I would like to stay in here and clean in this craft room, but or my studio, but I've got that yard work to do. Lori says, good morning, Deborah and Candy. Candy says, hi, Lori and Deborah. Aw. These need to be trimmed a little. Yeah, I think if I see, I haven't done much to my hair since I got home from Madison. I've just been kind of letting it grow, and it's really time for a hairdo. It's time to get my hair. And then when the virus thing hit, of course you didn't want to, but I've just been tying it back on my head like a grandma. But I guess I'm the age of a grandma, so I'm allowed. Even though I'm not a grandmother. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. Hi, Artsy Nancy. Good morning, ladies. I'm glad you guys are peeking in. I'm just finishing up this two-dimensional shadow box here. I thought I'd try to see if I could find some stickers out of my sticker books to kind of put some stuff on the shelf here. I think I'm going to do the next one differently, but I don't know about the washi tape pieces here. I don't think they're going to stay, but we'll see. There we go. Now, let's get my sticker book out, and I'll show you my Hobby Lobby haul. I have some rusting I want to do, and I'll show you my thrift haul. Let's see what I can find in this sticker book to put in here. Oh, look, there's some hands. We can put the hand. The only thing I don't like about these stickers is they have that white. I'm going to have to fussy cut around that, I guess. I guess it would be easier to fussy cut around this one. I want to use up these stickers. And they also, they don't, I like a sticker that stickers. These don't sticker very much. Here's a shell I could put on there. I guess I could cut that off. Here, let's pull it out. There's a shell and some hands. Some larger hands. There's a butterfly. Oh, I could have a spider crawling on there. I want something that I can set on the shelf that looks like it belongs on a shelf. Like a little vase or... Not a fish. Not a horse. Not a dog. Well, that's kind of interesting. There's a timer. Do, 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 do. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Angie says she's been up since 3. Yeah, I woke up. I'll put some of these on there. I woke up pretty early. Maybe this smaller one. But I fell asleep. I was tired when I got home yesterday. And walking in Menards, I walked all over that store. And I was tired by the time I got out of Menards. And what else did I have to do? After Menards, I went over to Goodwill. I was very, very disappointed in Goodwill. Here's some shells. Put another shell on there. On there, maybe a... This one. What do I have out? I've got 4 pieces out. Mushroom growing on the shelf. A flower. All right, let's put these on and see where I'm at on it. Let's see. Let's start with the hands. That I'm going to trim the white space away. Or most of it, as much as I can. And I think I'll just take those off there. And so, like I said, I think Becky's going to open her room up later this morning, and I will probably be in there working on Happy Mail is my objective. I might get my sewing machine out after I get some envelopes addressed. And then I have to go out and work in the yard a little. Barb Owen is on this afternoon, I believe. She comes on Friday afternoons. And I will be on later tonight. So that's how that's going to go. That's how my Friday's going to rock and roll here. I'm just kind of trying to trim up this sticker. It's 2 hands. I don't know if I like them. I don't know if I like them on there. I might just hold those for something else. I could put this one down in here. Let's put some and then there's a shell, 2 shells. In there, I think. I don't like the little white, but I'm not going to, I don't like it when I fussy cut it either. So we'll just put it on like that. This larger one may not go in here. It's too large. I might have to just, I had a black, here, let's put them on ATCs. My leftovers here. Let's use them up. And this one, I like it, but it's kind of large too. So I need smaller pieces. And I'm just going to put them on here. Really, I have enough on there. Maybe some flowers. Let's see what I have for flowers in here. Dude, there's a lot of ABCs in the back. There's the little flowers there. Ooh, some smaller pieces here. I wish they would not have, I guess they have to. I don't understand why they can't. If they have to, I wish they would have made the background of this page black so that white edge wouldn't show. I'm not sold on the white edge. Let's put that in there like that. Let's see what else I have. There's another one. Here's a red one. I think I don't have the botanical one. After I saw how these don't stick so well, I decided not to buy the other one. Now I need something down here. I'm thinking some flowers. Flowers. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-doo-doo. Ooh. That's pretty. Flower, a flower. Give me some flowers. Saw a petunia. It's too large though. The ladybugs. Come on, I want a little flower. Hi, Carla. Good morning. Good morning. Candy says, okay, I will be there today. I'm saving money this month because we're going to see my brother and I want to have some money. I don't blame you. You're going to go see your brother? Are you going to travel? Here's a flower. Let's see if this one will work. Maybe right there. Maybe that's enough on here for a shadow box type thing. We're going to call this side done. Trim off my washi. because I want to move on with my Friday morning. And I'm going to look on Amazon and see what kind of trim that I can find. I want something that looks like a wood. So that I can make the edges of my shadow box. Let's get this stuff off. Okay, let's move on, and I'll do something with that later. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to do an entire journal, and I'm debating, I might bind the pages as I go. You can do that. We'll see. We'll see. For right now, we're going to, but it's going to be a tall journal like this, so you can flip through it. So let's move on. Let me have a sip of coffee and look at chat. Rhonda says, Mary, are you doing a big clean out today? Well, my brother and his nephew are going fishing. They'll be leaving here at 10. But I want to go be in Becky's room this morning, and I've got to unload my car of all that mulch. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in here to clean up today. Maybe tomorrow. My brother will just have to tolerate my mess. Today would be a good day to do it, but I just got other things that I need to get done. So let's look at I didn't get a big thrift haul. This is from the store in Hastings, the Catholic thrift store. I kind of enjoy going there. I got a pattern, and then I bought these. And what I found interesting with these is the tissue is white. The tissue is white. And this will be fun for washi tape. I might say this out and make some washi tape. And of course, this will make a nice, this is almost the size of those National Geographic envelopes. I might make a journal out of these covers. And then I paid $1 for, oh, this would go good on that. These are rub-ons. These would go good on that shadow box. And there's only one sheet of them, I think. And I paid $1 for it. I think there's only one sheet. So I didn't think that was too much worth the value, but they were selling it for $4. So, oh well. And then I bought a pillowcase because I need a pillowcase for out in my living room. I put a pillow in the middle of my back on my recliner. And then I got this, she said it was a cake decorator. And I think I can take this, well, that might work. I don't know about putting that on the jelly plate, but it has lines in there. I might be able to take this end one off and just use these. Look, they're lines. So I paid $1 for that. I thought it would be fun to play with. And then I got a valance. Now this is something I can cut up. This is something I can cut up and share. They had 2 of these. And of course, now this one's made by machine. But this would be fun to spray through or, you know, cut out pieces, put in journals or on journals. Use it on your jelly plate. And this is quite large. This has to be about, well, and it's doubled. So it's doubled, and I would say it's about 1.5 yards. So I would say this is about 3 yards wide. And what did I pay for it? Let me look. I think I paid $3. Let me see. Yeah, I paid $3 for it. So I can cut this one up and share it. That Battenberg one, I think I'm going to hang. But I think you could spray through this pretty easy. We might try that later today. And then the only other things I got was I got a little New Testament, and I think I'm going to disassemble this. Now, a Bible is sacred, but then again, it's the words that are sacred. It's not really the paper. So I don't have any reservation about disassembling a Bible and using it in my art because, well, it's like putting God on your paper. I don't think he'll mind. And then I bought this one. And this one I'm not. You can hardly find Revised Standard Versions anymore. When I was confirmed with the Revised Standard Version, and that's what I started memorizing all my verses in, was the Revised Standard. And now, you know, they got so many different versions out. Now, of course, it's sticker here. I don't know why they have to do this. But this was what I was confirmed with, was a Revised Standard Version. And so I went back to the King James Version, which is the Old English speech. New King James Version, which is a little bit better. But I grew up on the Revised Standard Version, and I was so happy to find this. And I might try to foil something on here. That would be fun to try to foil on here, because I don't think this is real leather, but it's a nice one. So I was happy to find that. I think I paid $1.50, and I think they just gave this one to me. There was no price tag on it. They said, if you want a Bible, we'll just give you one. It's a Catholic thrift store. And then, oh, I found my receipt. I bought, this is my receipt at Menards for the mulch and the flowers that I bought. And I walked out of the store, and there was this lady in a wheelchair, and she wheeled up. I think it was an electric wheelchair. She drove up right next to me, and she had a 11%. If you get 11% off of what you buy, and my rebate amount because I bought 15 bags of mulch, and I bought flowers, and my rebate was $11. And I don't know if she knew how much, but she wheeled up behind me and said, you could buy you some more flowers with that. And then yesterday I bought a weed eater, so I'll get a nice rebate. I'll get probably about a $20 rebate from Menards. And then when I get more flowers, I think I'll wait till I get more flowers, and I have to get dirt for my planters, so I'm not done with. I've been kind of saving out some money for spring planting, and I'm gonna send all that in, and I'll have money to spend. So that's kind of my thrift haul. I'm gonna keep this out. I might make some washi tape here with this pattern paper. I might do that later this morning. And this is my small but mighty goof. All right. Oh, let's put this away. So that's my thrift haul. Let's keep this pattern paper out. My Hobby Lobby haul, you guys are going to be ashamed of me. I spent way too much money at Hobby Lobby. I bought too many Tim Holtz things. But Tim Holtz was on sale at 40% off. So I took advantage. I don't get up there very often. Let's take a glance at chat here. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's let's see what Beth said to me. Beth said she can read Taiwanese. I typoed. I spell post, P-I-S-T. I'm so ashamed when that happens because my phone, the O and the I are in the same space up there, and my finger is bigger than the keyboard, and I always hit the I instead of the O. So Rhonda says, Candy, maybe you can go into them late at night. They're not as crowded. I'm happy that you're going to meet up with a fib. Oh, wait, who's Candy going to meet with? Oh, and you're going to meet Bima. I don't know who Bima is, but I am happy you're going to meet a fib. Candy is going to Las Vegas. Woohoo! Don't gamble all your money away. Save some for art. Well, you just go and have fun. That's the important thing. Rhonda says, I hope you have a wonderful time. I've been there, but I'm not a gambler. I was there on I used to host the cross stitch at about.com way back in the day. Well, even before it was about.com, it was still the mining company when I started. And they had a big conference out in Las Vegas. And I went. And, I had a pretty good time. They had it in that big Egyptian hotel that looks like a pyramid. It's all black. It's a big black building. Mary, is that sharp on that roller? I do not think it's sharp. It's plastic. But I think I can unscrew that little washer and take that end off. Because I bought it for the lines. Yeah, it's not a sharp edge. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to take it off, Rhonda. Yeah, good rebates, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I usually buy dirt for my potted my porch plants every year. I dump out my dirt at the end in the fall. I don't, some dirt I might save, but I mostly dump out the dirt and get new dirt. So I've got to do that yet. I couldn't get any dirt in my car with all the mulch. And so that'll be another big amount of money. And I want to get some flowers for the porch. I got flowers for the corner. I might take my camera out there and do a really short video because they've given us the ability to do shorts on our mobile phone now. And I might just go out there and show the corner plot before I mulch it and get the flowers planted, and then show it again afterwards, and then maybe again later in the spring. Christy, good morning, Christy. Glad to have you join us. Candy's going to Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Woohoo. Hi, Ruth. Good morning, Ruth. Mary, oh, yeah, that was about the sharp end of the... Kimberly's here, Angie's here, Candy's here, Rhonda's here, Lori loves Montana, Angie was in here. I don't know if she's here. She comes and goes. Good morning, ladies. I'm glad to have you join me early in the morning. Okay, I have to tell you, I spent a lot of money at Hobby Lobby. I bought another. I like these word packs pretty good. Now, this is small talk. It's not snarky talk. Now, it's 40% off, and these sell for $5.50. So 50% off would be, well, let's just say $2.50 would be $5. So 40%, well, excuse me. Yeah. Was probably about $2.50. Let's see, did she put my receipt in here? I think she handed me the receipt. I bought some distress spray. Now we'll call that $12. At 40% off would probably be about $5 off. So I probably paid about $7. But these are 2 ounces, 1.98 fluid ounce. So I wanted some more spray, and I do like the Tim Holtz sprays. I bought some paper dolls. These were $9, but again, at 40% off, I probably paid about $5, maybe $4.50, something like that. I bought they had their Sizzix and, what's that other one? I can't, Spellbinder dies and texture plates and that, 40% off. But there's nothing on the rack. All the Tim Holtz dies were gone. But I did find a texture fade that's typewriter keys. These are typewriter keys, so I want to try that. A 3D typewriter key, and maybe I can cut them apart and you know, put silver on them. That would be fun. I'm anxious to try that. I got some more Tim Holtz ephemera. I love my Tim Holtz ephemera. I got another little. These are metallic. I like these when I'm doing ATCs, and I think these are the new ones from this year because they're gold on black and they're really shiny. The white on the gold doesn't show up as much. You kind of have to hold it away from the light to read it. But it's there. I got another. Now see, these are not as large as these. But I got some more sprays because I want more sprays. I've been using a lot of, and I like the Tim Holtz sprays. I got some more ephemera. I really spent at Hobby Lobby. I spent too much money. But I got some clips. I'm going to rust these today. I'm going to make up a rust solution. I bought some more blades. The titanium ones. I found the titanium ones. So I got them while they were getting was good. I bought this. Oh, I bought some of these bugs. I'm going to rust these bugs too. I think there's only 6 of them in there. But I'm going to rust these and the clips. And I'm going to have rusty journals. And I got some grommets over in the leather. I'm going to rust all of these today. I'm going to make up a rusted solution. And then I spent too much money. I got glossy accent. I spent too much at Hobby Lobby, but I don't get up there that often. And I got some of this collage paper. And I'm getting down to the end. I bought some red metallic paint. This will last me forever. I've still got gold and silver and chocolate, and I got a alizarin crimson. These were 30% off, but I couldn't find. I was looking for Tuscan red. I could not find Tuscan red. It was off the shelf. Here's my receipt. Yeah, I got several things at 40% off. This was 50% off, 30% off, 50% off, 40% off, 40% off, 40% off, 40% off. Almost everything I got was 30 and 40 and 50% off. I just got a few regular priced items. The glossy accents I don't think was on sale. And then, the last Tim Holtz items, and I splurged. You guys, I bought way too much. I bought way too much. I got some of these newer papers, and I bought 2 packets of them because let's open them up and look at them. They're scrapbook papers. They're selling in different sizes now, and they're not binding them, which I think is cool. Let's open it up here and look at a few of these. And I don't really buy a lot of scrapbook paper, but these looked interesting, so I got them. And they're double trouble. So I'm liking these. I'm not sold on that one, but I guess in certain instances I like the back of it. There's a day book cover. That would make a nice journal cover. Some flowers. So this is a fair amount of paper, and it was 40% off of $10. So it would probably be about $6, I'm estimating, around in there. And that's a $6 is not too much to pay for something like this. I think that's a nice fair price. And it's double-sided paper, which makes it even better. So I took advantage of their 40% off of Tim Holtz stuff. I bought way too much, but I'll use it and use it and use it and use it. I think if you buy things that you enjoy and you'll use, and if you have the extra money, go for it. And I did. The only thing I was disappointed in, and I'm going to have to get it on Amazon, well, other than not having their 40% coupon anymore, I'm just going to put it like this for right now, is that they didn't, their yarns were 30% off, but I wanted some tape yarn. Now, tape yarn is almost like a ribbon yarn. And I asked the clerk who was working in the fabric if they had any, and she didn't even know what I was talking about. I did see it on sale on Amazon. I have one more thing I want to show you, but I'm going to put all this other stuff away. I'll be using this, and their ribbons were on sale. I think they were 50% off, and I found some real pretty little rose ribbon. So I got one of those, and I wanted titanium blades. I bought way too much, but I'll use it. I'll use it. I promise. I'll use every bit of it. Now I'm going to keep this. I'm going to rust these up this morning. We're going to do a little rusting. And then the last thing I have to show you was, look at this. I'm going to rust some of this. I bought some fabric. Isn't this beautiful? This will go so nice in my rusted journal. I'm not going to rust it all, but I'm going to rust some more fabric strips. So I'm going to keep that out for later. I'll rust these, and then I'll get the solution. So that was my huge Hobby Lobby haul where I spent way too much money. I spent way too much money at Hobby Lobby. But I won't go again, probably. Well, I have to buy dirt and flowers. So I probably won't go to Hobby Lobby again until June or July. Well, at least June. I got some little fussy cuts that I want to save here. So I get it while the getting's good. Let's do some rusting. So my rusting is 1 part vinegar, 1 part vinegar to 3 parts hydrogen peroxide, and a tablespoon and a half of salt. That's pretty good. And let's put and I got this hydrogen peroxide at the dollar store. $1 for that. A pretty good price if you ask Mary. And let's put this on the floor before it falls on the floor like it did before. I was afraid I was going to break it, but I didn't. So let's put some salt in there, and then we're just going to rust these up. I wanted more grommets because I'm going to put grommets on the pages when I make the book. And I wanted to, these are not grommets, these are eyelets, but they'll work as grommets. And I'm going to rust these bugs, and I'm going to rust these Tim Holtz clips. And I might throw some more paper clips in there just to have them. So about a tablespoon and a half of salt. And then I'm just going to start throwing stuff in there. I'll save this for a tag. And let's just, I almost want to save this for a display thing. We'll see. Let's just throw them in there. Let them rust up. We'll put this back in there. That would make a nice little well, let's just put it in the vinegar and peroxide. How about that? I'm thinking that would make a nice little display case. Nice little diorama thing. Let's do this one. These are the bugs. I'll show you the bugs before I dump them in. They tape this down. I don't know if I can save the bug shapes, if it's worth saving those. I don't think they'd know what they are. They're kind of interesting. Maybe I'll save that until I decide. And I wish they wouldn't tape this down, but they did. This will be a tag. See, you use everything. You use everything. Now let me... Oh, there's more than... No, there's only 6 bugs in here. There's only 6 bugs. Let me get them out. These might be worth saving. Might be able to make some bug shapes out of this. We'll see. I'm going to save that for a while. And I'll put it over here. I'll show you the bugs up close. There are the bugs. I'm going to have rusty bugs. Rusty bugs. In you go. And now we're just going to cut these. Now for the grommets, the eyelets, and the other eyelets. I wanted plenty of eyelets because I'm putting 2 on a page, so I need a lot of them. And I think I'll throw the rest of my metal paper clips. Let me toss these in there. And believe it or not, that stuff all rusts up. Let's get my recycled paper clips. Pin plus gear. Let's throw the rest of these in. They rust up pretty nice. And that will fill up the jar. I might put a little more, I don't have any more vinegar with me, but I might put a little more peroxide in there just to have a little bit more juice. There. So that's probably more peroxide than I normally use. And we'll just put the lid on it. I throw these, I get these containers at the dollar store, and I throw them away afterwards. But look, it's already turning cloudy. It doesn't take long. And I'll show it to you later tonight. And, yep, can't save everything. Do I want to save that little box? No, we're going to toss it. Can't save everything, Mary. That's how you become a hoarder. Like, oh, well, I can't throw away that paper box. Well, it's going in the trash. Give me some cheers. And this I am going to save. I dropped it in the... Let me grab a towel here and wipe it out. This, I think, will make a nice diorama if I can get that price tag off. Yeah, and I will. I think this will make a nice little diorama display case. And let's clean up. So you put it in like this, and you know, I'm going to have to, it doesn't want to stay in there. I'm going to have to tape it down. But I have, let me get rid of this price tag. I have one that I made, and I really do like it. Tim Holtz, out of these washi tape holders. I've got some broken jewelry in there, and I left his Tim Holtz things on here. I put in some broken jewelry, and I don't know if you can see my 2 ladies very well in there, but I got 2 ladies in there paper doll ladies. And I just hang it up on my rolling cart, not my rolling cart, but I got a shelf over here that I keep all my paint on. I just hang it up there, and I think I can make a little diorama out of these. You want to use your things up as much as you can. So, and I think this will be good for that. I'll put it over here for now. And, yep, this is getting cloudy. I think I can turn it upside down. Or at least show it. Well, if I show it, I think you can see how cloudy it's getting in there. Yeah. No, it's getting cloudy. It's turning cloudy. Now, I think I didn't spill anything, but let me put this aside before I do. And I want to cut. Hook's come in and I haven't said hello to yet. Looks like the same ladies. Carla and Angie and Candy. Candy says, I found an easy way to rust fabric and paper. They sell copper scrubbies. Copper scrubbies. Oh, I'm going to look for some of those. What a great idea, Candy. Copper scrubbies at the dollar store, which rust for the first time you use them. And then I use them to rust paper and fabric. I'm going to get some of those. That's a great idea. That is a great idea. Thank you for sharing that. Put these scissors away and get my fabric scissors out. And I've got pins here that I never have enough room for stuff, and this is why. I didn't put my paint brushes away. I have pins out. I have scraps over here. Let's just kind of clear some of this stuff out. All right. Throw these away. Put these away. All right. So, throw that away. This is the fabric, and I paid full price for it. I'm going to keep that as a... I paid full price for it. And keep this for my journal, for my personal ephemera journal. But this is so pretty. I'm going to cut some of this off. This is Brother and Sister Design. And the design's this way. But my book will be going this way. And I think my pages are about this size. So I can get a good amount. Do I have my rusted? Yeah, I do. Hold on a minute. And I might share some of this after I've rusted it. I might share some. I'm not going to rust it all at once. Yeah, everything has to fall. And I mean everything. Well, let me pick it up. Hold on. Okay. These are my shadow box items. I need to mark that. I do like these project folders from Walmart. I do like these. I'll probably be using these a lot. I can just paste the paper on there. But I want to get a piece of fabric out here. I think I got some in here. See, these are my... I've got plenty. See, and they're about this size. So I'm just going to cut it. And that's probably a shorter piece. Let's try. Well, I think if I cut it this way, I'll be fine. And I probably won't rust the whole piece. I'll probably use it for other things too. Because you don't want to rust everything in your world. What was this? I don't know what that came off of. Put it back in the trash. So if I cut this, right here, I'll have a nice long strip. Let's just get a ruler, kind of guide my scissors here. I'll have a nice long strip, and we'll see how many pieces that I have. And see, my journal will be facing this way. Maybe about like that. Could be just a teeny bit shorter. About there. This is a nice rusty piece. And then before I use these, I kind of brush all this stuff off. This hasn't been brushed off yet because there's some gunk in there. Let me cut this down. Just going to kind of hold my ruler there, I think. And let's see if these scissors will cut. Just barely, but they do. I'm cutting through several layers here. It doesn't, I could probably, I don't know if I could tear all that at once, though. Let's just cut. Let's just cut it. Let's see if I can cut it. Probably shouldn't cut 10 layers at once. This is Brother and Sister Design Company. I got it at Hobby Lobby. Brother and Sister Design Company. They tend to, Brother and Sister Design, 2014. They tend to do a lot of this type of really cool. And I think this is all I'm going to need, because I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and I'll have 8 pages. And 8 times 4 is 32. So this will be enough. And then I'll have other fabric here to play with. I think it's beautiful fabric. I couldn't resist it. I got it at Hobby Lobby, if you want to know. So I'll put that up with my fabric pieces. And I can't rust it till I get the rust. So let's just cut this in half here. And I might have to cut it down a little, but if I do, I'll make washi tape out of it. So there's one. And ooh, isn't that neat? 2. And then I have to cut, this was on the fold. This would really make a pretty project bag. This will make a pretty project bag. I might do that with some I have left there. But I'm not going to rust my project bag. I promise I won't rust the project bag. I might rust that curtain. I'll have to have rust, though. I'll have to have rust if I'm going to rust the curtain. Some of that. I can't rust everything in my life. But it would be fun. I'm getting ready. I ordered Rosemary's Rusty Caboodle. It should be coming here pretty soon. And I ordered extra tiles, so I'll probably use the extra tiles. Well, they're 6 by 6 though. So, and this is a little bit longer. So, and I'm not in the mood to cut it down. But I'm going to fold it like that, so it might fit in a... But I'm going to have my brother help me with the sharp edges on that tile. He knows how to handle that stuff. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with that. I could just put fabric washi around the edges, would probably be. However, if that fabric ever wore off, it'd still be sharp. So I'm not sure that I shouldn't have it sanded down or some sort of a edging put on it so they wouldn't be so sharp. So there are my fabrics. I'm going to rust this up, and I might try to rust some paper. But if I rust paper, I've learned that I have to keep it separate. So I guess I'll have to put wax paper in between it. I'm not sure. But I won't have a whole lot of liquid left. But I'm going to rust this. And then that'll be the end of my rusty days until I get my journal done. Let's put this piece back. Because I've got plenty now. Oh, and I wanted to look at those paper dolls. And I didn't open them up. Let me get those open. I want to look at them. Well, let me get them. Hold on a minute. I put them over here. They're called groupings. Let me get those. I want to look at these. He did. Let's see what these are. These are different than his other paper doll images. These are groupings, are like, you know, church photographs and wedding photographs, and when there are several people grouping. Groups. We did a grouping theme in our could have used paper dolls. These are cool. Some ladies and more ladies. Here's a man and a woman. These are nice. I'm liking these. Here's some ladies. These are cool. Oh, here's some kids. Oh, teens. They look like young ladies, maybe about between 16 and 18, maybe. Oh, wow. These are nice. Now, I think I heard Tim Holtz say they aren't doing the tiny ones. I think these are the smallest as they get. Children. And he's so generous. Look at all of these. Now, these cost $9, but with 40% off of $9, you'll probably pay about $5 maybe for these. And that is certainly, these are certainly worth $5. They are very generous with their ephemera, which I appreciate. Look at these. Look, girls in their plaid dresses. Isn't that darling? Oh, I love it. I love little girls in plaid dresses. Here's a wedding, or it might be confirmation. This looks like a confirmation, although they're wearing veils. And probably confirmation. One girl looked like she's holding a Bible. Could be at a wedding. Could be flower girls. These are just awesome. And what's this? There's a dog behind him here. Oh, there's a dog between them. Wait, there's a punch out there that needs to be tossed. The dog between. The little doggy's got to get in there. These are awesome. Just awesome. I've seen this one several times before. But most of them I haven't seen before. These are just awesome. Thank you, Tim Holtz. Look at the hat. Look at the hat and the umbrella. I do like these because, you know, you really just can't go to even an antique store. You might be able to find photos at an antique store, but you'll pay. And I like to use them in my artwork, and you can buy these retail and use them over and over and over and use them without guilt, like you're cutting up some family treasure or something. So that's you know, I really do like these. Good value for the money, and especially when they go on sale. How they get put back in the package, though. Maybe if I pull this out a little, if I can get a hold of it. It's not coming out. It's stuck. It's stuck in there. Stuck down there. There. Good value for the money. Come on, people, you got to get back in your home. We're sending you home for a while. Come on, ladies. Get in there. We don't want to go in, but you have to. Yeah, sticky stuff on the edge here. Talking to the paper here. There's certainly a lot of them. I love them. Little girls in their plaid dresses, little schoolgirls. I love it. That would go good on a piece of tablet paper or a children's textbook. Make a schoolgirl page. Gosh, I'm getting hungry. I could eat the other half of that omelet. But I didn't want to carry it. It was egg, and I didn't have any way to keep it cool, or I would have had it boxed up. But I knew that I was going to spend the afternoon shopping. I didn't get home till later, and I didn't want that egg to sit in the back of my car. All right. So I've rested, and I've finished I showed my hauls, and I finished my page here. So let's do some washi tape out of this. What I like about this pattern tissue is it's white. It's not the tan stuff. And there's so much of it. There is so much of it. And I'm going to go for this area in here. And let's just cut. Let's cut the border off. Maybe I'll stamp on the border. Here, let's stamp. Let's cut this off and I'll stamp on this. Let's cut right here. Oh, not with these scissors. I'm saving those for fabric. I'm saving those for fabric. Bless Sue's heart. I still owe Sue's Happy Mail. I am going to work on Happy Mail in Becky's room this afternoon, or this morning, later this morning, so I can get Happy Mail. I probably won't get to the post office today because I need to unload my car, but of all that mulch and everything, but I'm going to get them ready to send. I sent off 2 envelopes the past week, and I tell you, I feel so good about it. So I think once I get this Happy Mail sent off, I'll be less overwhelmed. So we're going to cut. I think I'll stamp on this before I cut it. We're going to stamp maybe with my dragonfly, and I got these other stamps out. Let's get these out. I got the owl, and what else do I got? My little rabbit. I got this one. I could probably put a little bit of this on it. And I've got this bunny rabbit. And what else do I have here? That's my May journal that I'll be working in later. Pattern paper. Let me get down to my stamps. I could stamp a little of that on there. Oh. Hold the phone. I have to get down to the stamps. Kind of got journals in progress here that I made. I made this one last year sometime, and I haven't worked in it yet. I should work in this journal. It's made out of sprayed paper, so I did do one page on here. It needs some bright colors on it, though. It needs something else on it. And this is a faces journal. This is just sitting on my project cart. I'm getting down. I did these faces. I should work on these more. These are children's faces. October 2018. Children's faces that I did here. I love her. She's crying. She wants her little kitty cat. I did these in watercolor, I believe. It's good to see him again. I should work in this. I should work in this. I did children's faces. That's off of a Tim Holtz photograph. And then this is 2020. And I was doing ladies. Mother Teresa here. I like my Mother Teresa one. And that's as far as I got. I need to do more. See, you used to be able to buy these type of journals at Hobby Lobby. They got rid of it all. I don't know why they do this stuff. I get so mad at them. I get so aggravated at them. Why do they do this? They take away all the stuff that we like. And then they start substituting stuff that we don't like. Here I got some fabric pieces. Somebody sent me these, I think. I need to do something with those. I'm working down to my stamps. Rhonda sent me these, I believe. The Bow Bunny ones. I know she sent me the postage ones. Those will work good on here. Oh, and then I have these. Could probably use a couple of those on there too. And I think these came from Sue's. There's a baggie. These I won at the Defy auction. I don't know what happened to that other dog in there. Those are Stampers Anonymous ones. I bought a bag. They had those bags that they were selling, mystery bags. Yeah. Why do I put my stamps on the very bottom of everything? Somebody tell me. Why do I do that? I don't know. I have to dig to get to them. I got some Christmas ones. Some flourishes. All right, let's see what I have here. We can put that away. We can put these away. I'll put my journal away. There's some more stamps in here, though. Butterflies. I think I'll pull out all my stamps that I have on this cart and put them in a box. Put them in one of those hamburger boxes. I think I put them in there because they're on my cart, and I was thinking I'd reach for them, but then I just pile stuff up on top of them. So all these stamps I have. Here's some that could go in my Art Nouveau journal. Mary's just talking to herself. I'm digging out these stamps. This is a book plate. This I got on that when they had that liquidation sale. What else do I have in here? I think Becky sent me these, some of these. No, this is mine, I think. I've got a fine liner. I'm reaching down here for stamps. 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 Stamp. Stamp. I think these are pencils. They are sketching pencils. those out. Piece of lace. I think I had that in my fabric book. You didn't know I was going to clean out my cart, did you? Keep this one out. What are these? Oh, I think these are... These are zines, I think. Alphabet zines. Know before you go. Running away from home. Designs to die for. Flea market. C for craft room. L for looking back. Did I make that one or did somebody send this to me? This one, well, it looks like my art there. The diagonals. I think I made this. Savvy. S for... I don't know if I made this. I don't remember making this. Did somebody send this to me? I made this one. I remember making this one. Welcome Summer. I must have made these. Here's some more zines. I remember making that one. I must have made this one. And here's some tags that I was going to make. Oh, here's one of my ugly faces. Picasso rolled zine. Jeez. I should save these out and put them someplace else. What else is in that shelf? That's off. This is all off of one shelf on my cart. I got a zipper package that I've been saving. Oh, look. I got a box of something here. This is off of one of those shelves on that little green cart that Lucia sent. Oh, gold Crayolas. Gold Crayolas. Gold Crayolas. We'll put those, we'll keep those out too. Oh, here's some more stamps. I'm reaching for my stamps. I'm going to put them all in a separate box. That's a castle and a tree. And let's put these journals back in there. We'll put journals on this shelf, I guess. Here's some more boxes. Oh, these are paper clips. Oh, ooh, we should put some of these in that rusty stuff. Let's hold that out. What's in here? See, I don't even know what's in this stuff. That's the thing. Oh, some washi tape. I bought that. It won't fit in my drawer. We'll keep that out on the... And what else is on here? I'm about to the end of it. What's this? A paintbrush that fell through. I got a paintbrush. I don't want to get my main journal lost. I've got just a few more items on this shelf. Here's the postage stamps I think Rhonda sent me. She said, just in case the postal worker does not stamp your postcards, I'll stamp some of those on there. And then I have my little word books that I like. I keep those. Those are going to stay on that shelf. And what else is here? Some more stamps. My postcard stamp. Some word stamps. A bird ATC. All of this was on one shelf. Plus some. Here's some magnets. A little piece of washi, Christmas washi. Let's put these magnets on the cart. They don't stay very well. They're Dollar Tree ones. Is that clean now? No, there's still something else. More stamps. I guess I intended that shelf to be stamps, but I pile other stuff on it. So I'm going to put all these stamps in a box. I got all these out because I want to stamp the edges. And paintbrush, we'll put that in my jar. Fabric, I think I'll put back on that shelf. All right, stamp. We'll just kind of... all of this, because I want to stamp on that tissue paper. ATC I'll save out. Okay. I think these came from Sue's too. Either Sue's or Becky, but I think Sue sent those to me. Little machine for my label maker. I haven't been using that label maker. All right, let's put the scissors away. I don't know, you guys. I don't know how you put up with me. I don't know how you put up with me. What's this? Oh, that's my Menards receipt. What? It floated away. Let's put it over there. I'm getting ready to stamp on the corner of this tissue paper. I'm just organizing the stamps here. I'm going to put these in a box, I think. We're going to put those in, some of those in that rusty solution. And I'll just pile them up over here for now. Wooden blocks. Wooden blocks. Whoa! What's this? This was from, looks like it was a return from Tanya. I'm going to save the postage. I think I sent Tanya, either Tanya or Beth something. And I had a return envelope. Let's tear that up. They sent it back to me. What's this one? Cindy Lee Bushnell. That was her. Let me save that. Her Instagram, I think. I wrote down a note. We'll save this for ephemera. Stamp. Dogs. Crazy dogs and cats. Stamp. I'll do these. All right, we'll just pile them up over here to the side, and I'm going to start stamping. I want to stamp here. And let's put my washi there. I should come out and talk to you guys. Hi, Lala. Candy, I had a cleaning biz forever, and I still help people to organize areas. It's so much fun to do other people's stuff, but I'm so unorganized. You're not coming here. No. I'd be so ashamed to have somebody come in and organize me, because I would probably mess it up as fast as they organize it. Let's just stamp some. Yeah. Trees on here. Might as well stamp on this stuff and get it stamped on. I might have to break at 7:30. And I don't think Becky's planning on going live until about, well, 9 or 10 her time. I might have to take a little bit of a nap. That didn't stamp too good in there. I'm a little tired too. I woke up about 1:30 and I couldn't get back to sleep. So I was awake until I came online. Let's do several of these. And I'm going to make washi tape out of this. I'm going to make washi tape out of everything, I guess. I'm going to use up the rest of this vinyl, which may not work. I saw some more vinyl yesterday, but I didn't buy it. I bought that weed eater, and that did me in. The weed eater did me in. It was on sale, but still a little pricey. I was thinking my brother should buy that stuff. He put it together when I got it home, though. I guess I should be thankful that he did that. I'm going to do my bunny rabbits down the line here. But we need to get those. I mow the lawn, and I hate leaving those weeds at the edge of the curve, so I'm going to eat them up. And I'm going to skip the torn spot there. How many I got? 3 bunnies? We'll just do 3. So I did the bunny and the tree. Let's see if the castle will work. Should do it the other way. There's foam. There's a foam board underneath of this. So I think I got plenty of cushioning. Oh, that's pretty cool. The castle's pretty cool. And maybe I'll put some in here. Let's put some castles in. No, I should do this larger butterfly one. Where did he go to? Let's do this one in here. This one came from Annie V. Bless her heart. Bless Annie V. Annie V, I hope your art cart remains full for as long as she's been cleaning out her studio, but I hope that you have enough to keep you happy. Let's do another castle right here. Let's do a castle one. Yeah. So there's the castle. That one didn't get quite as dark, but it'll do. There's my big butterfly. I might cut that out this way instead of stripping it. So I need to put these in a box. Here's a little spread your wings and fly. I got this at that liquidation sale. I didn't spend $4 for that. They had a store go out of business, and they had a liquidation sale. Of course, I bought a lot of the nice things, but spread your wings and fly. Let's put it this way. I haven't used this one yet. Let's see how it works. Let's do it down here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's do this. In there. Can't read that very well. All right, let's put it down. Should I do another one of those? I think I'll do another one. Mary's talking to herself. Oh, I see. I need to open this up more. A big long strip of tissue paper. I'll have plenty of stamped tissue. Maybe I should put something in there. I wish I could find my sewing ones that Leather and Jade sent me some sewing ones. They're here someplace. I just haven't been able to put my hands. Let's do the dragonfly in there. I haven't been able to put my hands on that. Let's put my dragonfly several places. On those sewing stamps, she sent me some Tim Holtz blueprint sewing stamps. I got it. I don't know if I'll have enough vinyl tape to do all of this. I'll do as much as I can. And the other I can collage with. Oh, that's just half of it. Here's the other half. Maybe we'll just do half. And I want to do something in there. Maybe the castle again. Hi, Lori Pink Girly. Good morning. Good morning. Lala's here. Carla's here. Candy's here. Good morning, ladies. Angie is here. Mitzi. Hi, Mitzi. She said, since I'm here late, I take it lunch was fun. Wonderful. Yes, it was. I got to meet Tanya and Jeff, and they gave me a tour of their big RV. They let me come inside their big RV, and we had lunch. They had to get on the road, so we didn't spend an entire afternoon, but we had a nice time visiting. It was a good lunch. I had a bad hair day yesterday. I hesitated before with those pictures. I don't really care to have my picture taken. But there you go. There it is. I'm not a very photogenic person. I don't mind my hands. But I had a bad hair day yesterday. I've been putting coconut oil in my hair because my hair is getting so dry. And so my hair was a little oily yesterday, I think. I thought I got it all washed out, but after I go out and work in the yard this afternoon, I'll probably take another shower. But I had kind of a bad hair day yesterday. I was not comfortable with my hair. Oh, I want to do, let's put this one back. I want to do some of these. And then I'll probably stop stamping because I've got plenty on here. This is I'm going to leave. This is, yeah, pattern paper. Oh, I dropped the stamp, of course. Where did it go? Put it back in the package. I would say if you have a chance to meet one of our group that you know, somebody you're comfortable with, take them up on it. Take them up on it, because it's, now I just feel like I know Tanya and Jeff now. You know what I mean? We had a nice time. Or I did. I don't know if they did. I hope they did. They have a big old vehicle, I'll tell you that. That's a big old RV. And they were telling me about what happened to the other one. And we had an interesting conversation about that. What I thought was interesting was a couple years ago they were in an accident. I don't know exactly how it happened, except for they were down in Texas and there was a work truck in the middle of the road that had stopped, and I guess you come up over a hill or something. It's kind of a blind, and there was no warning, and I think the people, the way I understood it, some people hit them from the back, and anyway, they had quite an ordeal with their other, so they got a new RV. I'm taking these off of the, looks like they're, let's do this lady. These are kind of gummy. I need an acrylic block. I have acrylic blocks. I just don't do a lot of stamping, so I'm going to put all these stamps in a box. I'm not going to put them back on my cart because they get buried. I was going to have that be my stamp shelf, but I stacked things on top of it. I ended up burying my stamps under stuff. Let's stamp her off. Right in here. This really needs a... Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, but it came out pretty good, didn't it? Let's do some of the gloves. I really feel like I'm peeling these off of the... Let's put it on the face here. Oh, that worked. I like those. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Hi, Hudson Sailor. Nancy Hudson Sailor. Lori's here. Rhonda says, Aaron, please know that we are all in your prayers for your mom and your family. That happened to me, so I can understand what your mom is going through. Hi, Jersey. Which one's Aaron? I didn't see an Aaron come in. Who are you talking to, Rhonda? Aaron. Who's Aaron? And me. It just took a long time to recover, but I did. Which one is Aaron? Thanks for coming, Aaron. I don't see Aaron. Mitzi, Candy. Wait, I'm in top chat. Who's Aaron? Oh, I don't see an Aaron. Biz Up is Deb's son. Aaron is Biz Up 2 in chat. It is her son. I don't see Aaron. But Aaron, yeah, I want to know more about that. Tanya told me yesterday that Biz Up was in a car accident. Did Aaron leave? I don't see him. I don't see him in here. Was he in here? I don't see him. He's invisible to me. But Aaron, know that if you're out there listening, know that she is in our hearts and prayers for a recovery. I don't know how serious it was. I heard that it was pretty serious. Tanya told me about it yesterday. Jersey, do you know about Biz Up 2? Rhonda, do you know? Can you fill me in on it a little bit more? Hi, Renee. Good morning, Renee. Can you fill me in on the accident a little bit more? He was here using Biz Up's chat. Oh, he must have been way back, huh? Where's Biz Up? I don't see Biz Up either. I see Jersey, Lala, and that's, I can't scroll back anymore. I see where Jersey came in. I missed Aaron. Fill me in on what he said, would you? Mary, Aaron is using Deb's account. Deb is biz up too. I do know that it was serious, but she's very strong. Hi, Becky. Good morning. I think he just popped in to say thank you. Okay. Well, if you're out there, Aaron, listening, know that she is in our hearts and on our prayers. And we hope that she has a, Hudson says, may Deb have a full recovery. Good morning, Becky. Becky, are you opening your room this morning? Would you tell us what time your room is opening up? Let's put this one back on here. Let's see, what else? The umbrella. Jersey said her son said he is very grateful. I believe he is young and he's very articulate and loving. She is an amazing mom, to say the least. Oh. Well, Aaron, thank you so much for coming in and letting us know. And bless your family. We just pray that she has a full recovery and that she'll be back with us soon. About 10? Okay, about 10 is when Becky's 10 Eastern would be 9. Good, because I might get off here. If you come on at 10, that's 9 my time. I may get off here around 8 and get another cup of coffee, maybe rest a little before I come in. I woke up about 1:30 this morning, couldn't get back to sleep. I'm just a little tired. Let's put this on here. I have to put it diagonal. Christy is on her way to work. Have a good day at work, Christy. Have a good day. Well, let's put the umbrella here. I'm just about done doing this. My hands are inky because I've been handling this dirty ink tray, but... Aww, I love these Victorian. I love the Victorian ones. I have to do more of this. This pattern paper, I got at the thrift store, and it's more of a white tissue, and I really do like that. I really do like that. Let's do my lady again down here. Let's see, I think I'll put one more umbrella in here. Now, I was going to make washi, but I don't think I'll make washi. I can make washi out of this, but these I don't want. I think I'll use these as collage up in there because I don't want to cut them. Let's put a... I know I'm off to the edge here. Let's see if I can move it up. Yeah, this ink tray is dirty, but... Oh, I got a little close there. Oh, well. Maybe I'll put another one here. Becky had asked me if I've stamped on pattern tissue. And this is pattern tissue paper. I think these will come out nice. I'm going to make washi and collage. I'm going to make collage out of the ones up here. And I'm going to put my lady in there again. And then I'll move on to something else. Let's put the umbrella back here. I'm going to put these stamps in a box. All right, let's do my lady again. Let's put her on. Get a stamp in there. Let's put her this way. There we go. That's cool. Very cool. Now, I did not put stamps in here because I don't know how well you can see it, but there is pattern on here. And I'm going to make washi tape out of this and washi tape out of this. I don't know how much I have left, but I do collage, I think. Well, I might do washi out of this. And this is all going to be collage because I don't want to strip these into 2-inch strips. So this is nice. Where's the... and the bag. So I'm done stamping for the morning. Becky, I rested some more stuff this morning. And I think that's going to be the end of my resting. Because I think I have plenty for my journal. I didn't get to the... I had a full day yesterday. I wanted to go to the... all that little... They call it an antique store. I guess it is. It's not antiques that we can't afford, though. It's a thrift store. It's going to be a thrift store because, Becky, they redid our thrift store, and it's nothing but clothing. You can't find sheets or curtains, no craft to speak of. They do have books, but they took out the really neat books, and all they have are novels. I just hate it. I hate it. I hate what they're doing to the Goodwill stores. I'm going, I don't need children's clothing. That's not what I come here for. But, you know, I did get a quilt stand. And it was a nice sturdy one. And they were selling it for $7, and usually you pay $30 or $40 for that, for those things. And it's a wooden one, and it's nice and sturdy. I'm going to clean my hands off here. And that was a find, but I was surprised I even found that. Wash my hands off. And I spent way too much at Hobby Lobby. Way too much at Hobby Lobby. And I bought a weed eater, so I went through the money yesterday. Probably more than... I should probably stay away from that town until August. I still have to get flowers for my for the porch. I bought zinnia seeds the other day. I don't think... Well, I have to get out in that corner plot and see what's coming up. I'm going to unload my car. That's on my radar to do. You know, I think that's as much as I'm going to get off until I scrub them. Got the gunk off anyway. All right. So these stamps, I'm going to take off my desk and put them behind my chair. But after a chat, I'm going to put them all in a box. Maybe an empty. Although those empties fill up pretty fast. Those clear boxes. You would think that as cheap as plastic is, that those totes would be less expensive. I just hate spending $4 or $5 for a tote. I use a cardboard box, even though it's not clear. Let me just start putting some of this behind my chair so I have room to work. Oh, I'm going to have to dance out of here. Oh no. Oh, I've got to clean this up. Hold it. I got to clean this up. I spilled some rust. Let me go get the carpet cleaner. If my brother sees this, he'll have a word with me. It looks like somebody pooped on the floor. He'll have a word with me. Let me clean it up. I thought I had it in a safe place. I sure didn't. It'll clean up if I get to it fast. I think I've got that Resolve carpet cleaner works pretty good. What did I do with it? But also lemon juice will take rust out, I think. Let me clean this but fast here. Sorry to have to interrupt my stream, but I don't want this to soak into the rug. I like this Resolve carpet cleaner. It's good stuff. It's cleaned up. It took it out. It took it out. Thank God. I don't think I spilled it. Let me put this out here. I didn't spill it. It just fizzed up is what happened. It fizzed up. Look at that rusty stuff. It fizzed up. Broke the lid open. Let me get these stamps off of the table. Sorry for the interruption of my stream. I'm going to have to put all of these in a box. I think it just fizzed up so much that it broke the lid open. I think that's what happened. I put in extra peroxide. I probably should not have done that. Let me get these off my desk. Yeah, I need to clean in this room. It needs a major cleanup. A major danger cleanup. Believe me. All right, I'm good. The floor looks good. I caught it before it got too serious. I caught it before it looked too serious. If you guys ever need a good carpet cleaner, I recommend Resolve. I'm not a product specialist, but I use this all the time to pick out stains. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It cleaned that rust right up. But I don't know what I did with my eyeglasses. Let me go get a pair of eyeglasses because I can't see without them. Little break time here. Have a cup of coffee while you're waiting. All right. I don't know what happened to my eyeglasses. I threw them off of my... What is that? I threw them off of my eyes when I saw that rust stain. I threw them someplace fast. Oh, they're on my chair. Luckily, I haven't sat down on my chair yet. Oh, dear. Look at this. Look at this, how it fizzed up. That's just from less than what? Did I do this about an hour ago? I did that about an hour ago. Where's that box of paper clips? Now, I threw them someplace. I had a box of paper clips. Here they are. We're going to put some more paper clips in there. These are the... Look how dark that got. That's from just about an hour ago. Wow. Becky said, I get my second on Monday, and then I have an appointment with a new doctor on Tuesday, and the rest of the week have vet appointments for the critters. How would you like to have that on your carpet? That's what I had to clean up fast. This stuff is really foamy. Look at how foamy it is. I'm going to throw all of these in here. We'll just have rusty bits, because I don't use these angler ones a whole lot. Oh, there's some metal ones down at the bottom. Let's just dump these in. Now let me poke these down. I got grommets in here and some Tim Holtz bugs and paper clips. What else did I put in here? Mostly grommets. Some Tim Holtz clips. We'll just let all of this rust up. I'm not going to put any more peroxide in it. Those paper clips rust up fast. They're probably what's doing all the rusty. It's stuffed full. All right. Let me wipe that off a little. Oh, my towel's over here. Oh. Boy, that scared me when I saw the rust on that carpet. That scared me. I had to clean that up fast. And I think that just fizzed up and popped the lid. I think that's probably what happened, because the bowl, this snaps down on it good, but the bowl was hot. Yuck. I clean my hands. Clean them again after I do this. Now, instead of sitting this on the floor, I think I'm going to put it in a box over there, so if it bursts open, it will burst open in the box. Let me throw this away. Sorry for the interruption here, but this is how it goes when Mary streams. I make messes. My brother said I could do whatever I wanted in this room, but I don't think he meant I could rust the carpet. I don't think he said I meant I could set my desk on fire and rust the carpet. I think was not what he intended. Let me put this over this way, out of the way. There, it's in a box. Yep, it got that rust out real good. You can't even tell it. Whew. Put my glasses back on. I had a bad hair day yesterday, guys. If you look at that picture, I don't like my hair in that picture. I need to get my hair done. I haven't had my hair done since I come back to Nebraska. It's been 5 years. It's time for a beauty appointment. And I think it's probably getting safe enough to go. I'm amazed at how many people here are not wearing masks. And you guys would laugh because I tend to want to put my mask on now. I tend to want to put my mask on. We weren't sure what to do when we went to that restaurant, but there was nobody in that restaurant wearing masks. All right, we are going to cut this strip off to here. Jersey said, Mary, I have a pet hair day every day. It's all good. Oh, thank you. Aw, Jersey, you're kind to me. She says, we love you for your heart, not your hair. You're too kind. So I think if I cut along this black line, that will be enough. I do need to get to the beauty shop though and have some of these gray locks cut off. But I tend, when I'm around home here, I don't, you know, I'm not out in the public anymore. I don't work in an office anymore. So I tend just to pile my hair on top of my head and, you know, wash it and put it up in that clip, and that's, I tend to just do that. And I'll cut this off. Now, I think what I'll do, I want to put this on tape, but I think I'm going to spray it first. So we're just kind of set this aside for now. And this I want to make washi tape out of here, and then this I'm going to make collage paper out of the bottom portion. So let's cut it off here. Becky asked me the other day if I've ever stamped on tissue paper. Well, here you go. I don't do this a lot, but I want to make washi out of this. And you can't see it very well, but there is pattern on this. There is, it's very faint in here. And this is going to be collage paper here. So I'm going to fold this up. Now what I should do is put this in a folder and mark it stamped tissue so that I can find this stuff. All right. So let's start putting some washi tape on this. Make some washi tape out of this. Yeah, I bought a weed eater yesterday. One. I don't have a whole lot of this left. I'm not sure if how much I'll be able to make. This is the vinyl tape. And I saw it yesterday, but I didn't buy any more of it. I'm just going to go down the edge here. Whoops, I'm going off of it. I'm going to stop there. I'm starting to veer off. And let's do this. Whoops, what did I knock over? Hold the phone. I knocked something down. Oh, a ruler. Thank God it was just a ruler. I get scared when I hear something fall these days. Washi tape. Yep, and that's the end of it. Good way to end it up, I guess. And I'm just going to throw this because I got plenty of this stuff around. Plenty of mark making stuff. And this isn't going to help to keep because it's all stuck on there. So that's going in the trash. Now, I do think I have some carpet tape though, but I think I might, I'm debating. I guess if I put this down on white, let's take hold the phone. Let me get a sheet of white paper out. I've got too much stuff out. See, I think if I put this on white, it'll show up better. So I think I'll put carpet tape on the rest of this. and use it as washi. But I may not do it this morning unless I can find my carpet tape. There it is. I tend to buy the carpet tape versus the vinyl tape. I prefer it, but for paper, the vinyl tape works fine. Carpet tape works. It works better on fabric than the vinyl does. And let's get my old scissors to cut this stuff with. And see how it sticks. See how that sticks, man. And this, I might just, this strip here that doesn't have tape on it, I might just collage. I might just collage that strip because I don't feel like cutting a piece to go on that. Let's put another piece on here. Now you can collage this tissue paper down. I mean, you don't have to make washi. It makes nice collage background. Okay, so let's trim this extra off here, and I'll just use that as collage or something. I'm not going to try to tape it. I'll probably put it in, maybe in my ephemera bag. Where's my ephemera bag? It got buried over there. This room needs a big clean out. But I'm not going to have time to do it today because I got to get out there and unload that car. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun washi tape. Let's cut it here. And cut it down here. And let's trim this off. There's a little on the edge to trim off here. I have to say one thing about this yard work. You really do get your exercise. My bones are telling me, you exercised too much last week, Mary. I'm going to cut this in half again. I would cut it with my trimmer, but this is, I don't want my trimmer blades all gummy. So I'll just trim it with my scissors. Although once you get release paper here and pattern tissue there, it's not quite as gummy, but still. There. Some pattern tissue washi tape. There. And here. And you can hardly tell that there are patterns in there. It is what it is. what's going on in chat. Lala says, all we can do is pray and send positive vibes to those who are sick or too stubborn to wear a mask. Well, they lifted the mask law here in Nebraska. So we don't have that requirement anymore. And so I think it, you know, people feel more free to go without a mask. I had a laugh in the thrift store the other day because I looked around and all the patrons, I wore a mask, and all the patrons were wearing masks, but none of the clerks were. And when my brother and I when he had to get his pickup checked over, we went into the car dealership there in the service area. That's where he takes it, where he bought it. And because it's a fairly new pickup. It's not a brand new one, but it's still new enough to be serviced. And they said you don't even need to wear one. So I think with the vaccinations and everything and being outside, people just feel a little bit more free not to wear a mask. Now, when we went into that restaurant, nobody was wearing a mask. We took ours off. Well, the waitresses were wearing masks, but none of the patrons were in the restaurant. And it was a truck stop along the interstate. So who knows? But we were not around a lot of people. Our table was not around the crowd. Well, there wasn't a crowd. It wasn't that crowded either. But we were kind of off to ourselves. We were in the middle of the floor, but we were off by ourselves. We were okay. I don't think I caught anything yesterday. Carla said, not here. Yeah. It will generally open up after the vaccinations all, you know. I would say give it a year, 2 years if we don't have any more trouble. You know, if you guys remember of course the swine flu was not that bad, but remember that mad cow disease and swine flu, and it just seems like, but it was a little bit more serious this time around, wasn't it? And it still is. It isn't over with yet. There we go. This is kind of light, but I can still see it. It certainly isn't over with yet. These have words on it. I like with the words. Of course, the words are all on one strip, which is okay. No, I haven't, Angie. I'm waiting. I'm not saying I'm not going to, and I'm not saying I am. For some of us, it's a personal decision. And that's kind of how it is for me. It's not that I'm being stubborn. I'm just kind of waiting to see. My brother has had his. And he seems to be doing okay. But that's how I'm going to leave it. I'm in a wait and see. And don't call me stubborn. I'm just in a decision mode. So, no, I have not had my shots yet. So for some people, it's, you know, I've been researching it. I've been reading up on it. But it kind of bothers me when people who say you're too stubborn to do this, or you're too stubborn, or you just don't want to. You know, there are reasons why people do not want to get the vaccination, and it's really a personal decision. And, you know, you don't want to be responsible for somebody else's illness. But then again, you know, I don't want somebody to dictate to me when I have to go do what what I haven't decided I wanted to do yet. So that's kind of how I feel about it. I haven't said I'm not going to, and I haven't said I am. Let's spray this. I feel like I should use some of that new stuff, but let's just see what I have. This, I think I stuffed all of this. I don't think this sprayer works anymore. I hate these that are all stuffed up. Does this one work? No. Well, a little. I don't know why. There's no... Well, that's right down at the bottom. Maybe if I clip that a little. Let's clip this end off. Come on. Where's my heat gun? I took it off of the stand the other day because I was working on my needlework. Oh, I was working on that. Caboodle. Aunt Beck said she's waiting a bit for our anniversary, and I'm sure we'll get the stink eye for wearing a mask, but I don't care. The stink eye for wearing a mask? I've never had anybody give me an ill eye because I wore a mask. I wear a mask when I go shopping, unless... Well, mostly when I went into Menards yesterday, they asked you to, some stores require you to wear a mask. When I went into Walmart, I wore a mask. We didn't wear a mask in the restaurant, but hey, you gotta eat. So, there we go. There we go. That one worked. Generally, people give you the stink eye when you don't wear a mask. I'll never forget that lady at Walmart who was way in another aisle and, you don't have a mask on! And I'm sitting there going, it's gonna be okay. I didn't say anything back to her. Oh, I did say it's gonna be okay. I said, it's okay, it's okay. You're 10 feet, 20 feet away from me. Don't worry about it. She was way over in another aisle. She yelled at me. It was directed at me for not having a mask on. That was when the pandemic was very first coming out. And people were really panicking. But I wear a mask in the stores that ask you to wear masks. I put on a mask. And I would have put one on in the restaurant if everybody else would have had one on. I don't care. I don't want to put anybody in danger. But the vaccination, I'm kind of waiting. We'll see what happens. I'm still in a decision mode. I've been reading up about the vaccination. Been reading about them, how they're made, what they're made, what's in them. Of course, it's a lot of scientific mumbo jumbo, but okay, I'm going to leave that color, and I think I'll spray these a pinkish color, but I don't think let's see what I have here. What color is this? Yeah, it's the same thing. That's way down at the bottom. Let's see if I can clip this off. I think that's part of the problem. These get... Well, here it is. We'll just dry that off. Yeah. Mary's making messes today on her desk. I'm just going to soak up some of this with this scrap. What color is this anyway? It's kind of a pinkish color. It's more of a brownish pink. Put the lid back on that one. These are those old marker inks. This is Glimmer Mist. This is black, I think. Some more green. Green. Here's what I'm looking for. Let's dry this off. Where'd my heat gun go? Let's dry this off. Nina says, I'm with you. I think those people are misery lovers, company types. They get sick. If they get sick, they can't. Everybody's sick. Hi, Suze. Mary, I would have told her to mind her own business. I felt like it. That was way last year sometime when it was just starting. And I wouldn't mind if she was a store clerk. And if a store clerk would have come up to me and said, would you please put on a mask, I would have done it. But this was when it very first started, and I was still kind of like where I am with the vaccinations now. I like to think about these things before I do them. And I was still kind of in a decision mode as to whether I really wanted to or not. And, you know, she just felt like she had the right to tell everybody to wear a mask. And there are valid reasons why some people don't wear masks and why some people, you know, I just don't think somebody else should have the right to come up to you and get in your face about it, especially if you're... She was way in another aisle. She was certainly... I social distance. I believe in social distancing. Some people can get pretty poopy about it, to say the least. And truthfully, if I saw somebody, if I felt that strong about it, about wearing a mask, and if I saw somebody who did not have a mask on, and if I felt very strong that you should wear one, I would not get in somebody's face. I just wouldn't go around them. That's what you should do. This is a little dark. You know, if you see somebody is doing something that you don't approve of, just don't go around them. That's my attitude. You know, don't try to dictate to them what they've already decided not to do. because it isn't going to work anyway. You'll just start an argument. Just go your own way, do your own thing, and stay out of their way. If you feel like they might be sick, certainly don't go around them. That's the best way to keep the peace. But I think with the vaccinations, if they truly are working, are going to reduce a lot of it, a lot of the controversy. And I don't intend on doing much this summer as far as going places and doing stuff. I intend on being at home a lot. All right, this is just, I just sprayed it because it was scrap. It's leftover stuff. All right, let's put all this stuff back in and move on. Let's move on. I hope the rusty kits come today. Rosemary sent her rusty caboodles. You know, I can't miss one of those caboodles. What's this? I got stuff stuck down in here that's... Put my sprays back in the drawer. I think some of these I can get going again. They just need a little cleaning out. I might be able to squeeze some ink out of that sponge, I was thinking. One more. Yeah, my attitude is if you don't like what somebody's doing, just don't go around them. And that goes for anything. Maybe they're telling dirty jokes or talking foul language. Just don't be around them. That's the best way to handle it. Go your own way. All right. Look at that. I got some diagonals. Didn't even intend it. So what am I going to do now? Let's see what's going on in chat. Go your own way. Yes, yes, Mary. There's Jersey. Suze is giving Laura's hearts. Jersey says, amen, Mary. Jersey sent Carla a rainbow. Laura's in here. Laura Vasquez. Good morning, Laura. Hi, Ann. Good morning, Ann. And Beck said she's all dressed up and headed to the kitchen. One thing about the internet, we don't have to worry about wearing masks in our Zoom meetings or our room meetings or streaming. You can sit here and visit with people without worrying about whether you're contaminating them or not. Yes, you can. So I have this that I stamped on, and I have these that I sprayed. I should put these in our own special folder. And then I have some that I haven't done anything with yet. These should go in a folder. I have some stamps here that need to be put with the others. And I have my May art journal that I need to start working in. And here's some more tissue paper base. I think I'll put these in a project folder. I finished up my shadow box here. I did that this morning. Tim Holtz ephemera. I need to put that all in it. I got a box of it. Let's see what's in here. Are these things that I saved from yesterday? I think these are things I saved from yesterday. I should go through these. And here's a paper sack. I'm going to put this in my fabric journal. I already have that in a project folder. Here's my ephemera bag. Put some of that in ephemera bags. That goes in an ephemera bag. That goes in the ephemera bag. Here's a rusty paper. Let's put that down with this. A stencil. Goes over with my stencils. Yeah, Mary, we're watching you clean now. Here's some fabric, the doily. Round stencils need to go over with my stencil. Here's where I stitched my first stitches on my $5 machine on here. Where did I do that? I should cut that off and say, first stitches on $5 machine, right here. Did that in Becky's room last. They're a little tight. I might need to loosen that tension just a little. Let's put that with the fabric. Some paper towels that can still be used to mop up stuff with. Here's an empty bags that I can use. Here's my ATC viewfinder. Oh, I need to put this in my Elizabeth Holden book. I'm getting there. Hold on. Here's a black applique that I opened the other day. That goes with the fabric. What are you doing, Mary? I'm cleaning off my desk. Here's some fabric scraps. Mostly, we might play with that one. Victoria magazine. This can go in my journal. That's from Keisha. Let's put that stuff there. Projects that I'm working on. This came from Keisha. This is awful pretty. All right. What do I have down here? Yeah. Okay. Here's a junk journal that I'm binding. I'll do that off camera. Here's my, we might work in this. I'm just kind of straightening up my project over here to stuff where I can find what I'm doing. Here's another towel that, what that is. This is another, that's just a part of a, that's a Kleenex, I believe. Crochet thread. Some more. I save these paper towels that I tear them off sometimes and I don't get them all used. And they're certainly all still usable. They're not dirty. They're just torn off of the napkin back. Here, that can be tossed. Here's a rusty piece of paper. I need to clean that off. Let's put it on top of this. Here's my rust bag of stuff. Rusty ephemera. Rust. That goes to the Kleenexes. I'm getting down to my other project that I'm working on here with these black. I don't know if I'm going to work on those today. Some more. Yeah, what am I doing? Towels here. And stuff that I can grab when I need to grab something fast. To wipe up stuff. Paint rags. The salt's falling on the floor. Rusty stuff. Let's see. Let's put this rusty in that rusty folder. Help! I got too much stuff. Help! What's this? Tag. I got plenty of product tags that I can start making another tag book. All right, that's halfway clean. Or straightened up. I wouldn't call it exactly clean. All right, so this goes in the rusty folder here. And I'll put that in a piece of paper like this because it's yucky. Like that. And my rusty folder is here. I got my hands full, got my lap full. You guys are watching me clean off my projects here. And if I don't do this every now and then, see, my rusty project is growing by leaps and bounds. I've got all of this. I've got all of this, and I'm doing more. But it's going to come to a stop here pretty soon. I'm going to put these in this bag. These are old typewriter ones that I did. Let's put them in here. Just to get them out of the way. There we go. Now, rusty project. We'll put that behind me on the floor. Okay. We might work in that. You know, this bag would go good in here. I might put that in here. This came from Keisha. These things I want to save. These are I cut out of the magazine. This goes over with my fabric. These I'm gonna, I think these are things I need to fussy cut. Things I saved that I couldn't quite throw away yet. Let's put these inside of a envelope. Does that one open up? Does it open up this way? Will it fit? Some more envelope. These are too big. I need to fussy cut for, maybe I'll sit here and do some fussy cutting for this shadow box project that I'm working on. But no, let's see. Let's put that on the bottom. Here's more stamps. Oh, we're down to my May journal. Let's take that paper off. It's an ATC for foiling. This will get worked on starting tomorrow. Oh, we're getting there. And here's my papers. The stamps goes over with my other stamps. And we're to the fussy cut stuff. And that goes in the Art Deco. Art Nouveau. I keep calling the Art Nouveau Art Deco. I'll put it in there. And this, I think I'll put that in my journal. And this in my journal. And these are going to go in my gardening. And this is personal ephemera stuff. Goes in here. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. And I have to cook me some bagels. Alright, personal ephemera bag there. Not personal ephemera. Desk ephemera, scraps and stuff. I'm going to put this all in a folder. These are stamped tissues. hold this for now. Put it in here for now. I'll be getting it out again. Just gonna get it off my desk. All right. So these are the calla lilies that I planted the other day. So what I want to do is put them in that Edith Holden book. What did I do with that? I had it out. I said I was going to put it in a safe spot. Sure enough, I did. It has to be here. I said I'll put it in a safe spot. Excuse me while I look for it. That's me. I thought I put it over here. Well, I guess I won't do that this morning. If I can't find my safe spot, I thought it was in here, over on this side. And I sure don't see it. I must have moved it. So let's go back to this. I hope you guys don't mind my puttering around here. I'm just puttering around. Some more tissue paper. All right. Let's go with the fabric. I have some pieces that I want to put in my journal. Scraps. ATCs. ATCs. There's a hand, piece of tape, ATCs, pattern tissue, scrap, a toss. Mary's puttering. What did you do today? I watched Mary putter on her desk. Putter? I think I'll throw this away. Toss that stuff. A white pen can go in my desk. Crayola, bobby pin. Junk. Charms. I watched Mary putter on her desk. Mary puttered on her desk. Crayola wrappers when I was doing that Crayola galaxy paper. Here's glue sticks. Glue stick. Oh, you guys, it's just a mess. Keep the wrapper, throw the string. Carve a stamp. Here's Mina's little, I need to send that off. Mina's going, yes, yes, yes. Send it to me. I should be doing this in Becky's room rather than on a stream. Straightening out my desk here. All right. Glue stick. Let's throw this stuff away. Keep the label here. What is that? That's one of those. All right. One more thing of the Crayola wrapper. So see, I have all this little stuff. These are ATCs. I'll save those out. This one I started putting stickers on. Maybe I'll put those Crayolas on an ATC. Let's do that. Where's my ATC book? It's down here. Let's make some scrap ATCs. Right here. Do some Crayola ones. These Crayolas are double wrapped, some of them, and if you can get the inner wrapping off, it would be nice. See, they're double wrapped. Let's make some Crayola ATCs here. Jersey says, Suze, I just looked up and saw you. I just looked up and there you were. I always felt that way about one of the guys I used to know. I fell for him big time. And he moved away. He was kind of like me into his career. He moved away, and I always felt like I was going to look up someday and there he'd be. I haven't seen him yet. I haven't seen him yet. That's the way life goes. I always thought that someday I'd look up and he'd be walking back into my life. He hasn't walked back into my life. There we go. Bet you guys wondered that about me, huh? This one's not very... I'm going to toss these. I'll have plenty of Crayola wrappers. This one could go down there. Crayola down in there. Metallic. Let's see if I can get that off. What are you guys saying out there? Mary, you romantic soul. I hope you cross paths with him. Thank you, Auntie Mamie. I don't know. Our cross may pass someday, but, you know, I was still working back then, and so was he. And we were both working as consultants. So when you work as a consultant, you kind of have to go where the work is. And he went one way, and I went the other. And I have to tell you guys, I dreamt about him on Christmas Eves. On Christmas Eves for the next couple years, I'd always have a dream. And you know, he must have been on my mind. Obviously, he was. And every Christmas Eve, I'd dream about him. Oh, dear. So if you ever wondered if Mary ever fell in love, I guess you can say I did. Although it isn't the kind of love that you'd read about in a romance novel. There, I got Crayola. I might put another one that says metallic up here. Crayola. Mary, did you ever fall in love? I had plenty of schoolgirl crushes when I was younger, although I can't say the guys really had crushes on me. I'm not ashamed of my looks, but I'm just not a very photogenic person, let's put it that way. And I've learned to live with myself. You know, you learn to accept how you look, even though you know you're not the most attractive person in the world. And I'm not saying that because I'm, you know, I'm not self-conscious about it. I know what I look like. Let's put it that way. There we go. I don't attract the guys, let's put it that way. That's okay. They want other stuff that I'm not willing to give. Some of them. There we go. How did I get into that conversation? I put my heart in my mouth there. Let's change the topic, Mary. Let's see. What do I want to put on here next? Some washi tape. I'm doing some scrap ATCs from stuff that was out on my desk. Here's some pattern. Here's a label. I'm going to throw these Crayola ones away because I've already got a Crayola one. There's a bobby pin. Here's some galaxy paper. I think I have some that has tape on it. This one's a little more straight. I don't know if not having tape on this. Got some postage stamps. This is padded envelope. And I open that up. Let's tear this off. And the tape's on that. I think I got tape on that. Got the finger pointing. What that is. Some of this I'm going to use on tags. This is tape. Washi. Here's some Christmas. Here's an ATC that could go right in there. I'll save all this. Let's put this one in there. This is an old one that I made. I hated those birds for the longest time. I'm still not attracted to them. Let's put it down with tape. It's a pretty strong base. Alley Cat Rose is my oldest granddaughter's nickname. Alley Cat Rose. Yeah. Christy says, enjoy it, Jersey. Alley Cat is in love with the whole world. She's going to marry the guy at the post office where I pick up studio mail. Christy says, I am well, Angie. Thank you. I just took a walk and had some coffee. Oh, there's Roy. Boys find girls icky until about 13 or 14. Oh, I knew some pretty neat guys, you know. But in this case, we were both consultants. And you kind of have to go where your work takes you. And, you know, well, that's just not peeling up. And my mom was still living with me at that time, and I think that had a little to do with it. My mom needed a place to stay. She was in the beginning stages of dementia, so she lived with me for about 2.5, 3 years. And we finally had to put her in a home because I could not work full-time and take care of my mom 24/7. It was too much. Too much for this lady. There, I think I got most of the scraps sorted out. Let's throw... I've got a sticker ATC here. And I've got some ATCs that were... Those were interesting days, I'll have to tell you. Okay, I had that piece of paper that I was using as a pattern. Where did that go off to? Here it is. Let's draw some more on the next page. I should date these. Let's see, let's write on this. Crayola ATC. And I dated these Moonflower ones that I did as May because they're for Beth's swap. But this is a Crayola ATC. Crayola wrapper. Artist trading card. And today is April 28th? April 30th. Well, this is the last day in April. That's right. 2021. And I'm documenting these just as if I were going to send them. I'm doing them all in a little book. This is going to be my ATC book. These I didn't get documented on the back, but I wrote the date on the front. And what I guess that's all I need on that. And then I'm going to take this. Yeah, I got too much stuff in my lap. I'm going to take this paper, and I need to put behind here, and I'm going to draw. If I can find the right pen. Where's my pens? This one work? I think this one's getting kind of dry. No, it's going. It's fine. And let's do almost down to that line. I need to make one of these where I have all four of them. I just made this one on the fly as a viewfinder. But I need to make a sheet like this where I have all four. I'm not going to do it this morning because I'm too tired. And when I go into Becky's room, she's going to open the room. I think she said it's on her Facebook page. So if you're a member of her group, she's opening a Facebook room up around 10 o'clock Eastern, I think she said. And I'm going to address envelopes and get Happy Mail ready. It's the first thing I'm going to do. There we go. Now let's do some more of these scraps. Some that already have the paper, the washi tape on them. And if they don't have washi tape on them, I will. If they don't have tape on them, they're going to go in the ephemera bag. Janice, hi Janice, good morning. Good morning, Janice. Lala's here. Do. Christy says, Jersey, I figure the boy who doesn't get scared off will have my approval for his sheer bravery and tenacity. Let me tell you, when the internet first started up, and I was on AOL then, and I went out on the internet itself. And, you know, guys get crazy. He was either drunk or he was a young kid, but he was trying to, he didn't know me from, you know, who knows who he was. I don't know who he was, but he was bugging me. And finally, I started quoting Bible verses to him. If you want to get rid of a guy who's bugging you on social media, let me tell you, quote Bible verses to him. Most guys will run for cover if you start saying, well, if you're serious about this, let's talk about what really matters to me. They'll run for the hills. They'll run for the hills, let me tell you. They will, they will. I get the biggest kick out of that. That doesn't have any washi on it. I'd like to do the postage stamps. Oh, look, and we could even do the back of an envelope here. This came from, I think this came from Tanya. It's Pensacola, Florida. It's either Tanya or Beth Schuler. And it's not quite, I have to put that on something else. Because I don't want to ruin the postmark and it doesn't quite fit either way. We'll put some, I'm just doing scrappy ones here. Scrap ATCs, scrap paper ATCs. Here's some floral washi. Let's put that down next. Yeah, I started, he was bugging me. So I started, well, if you're serious, I started quoting Bible verses to him. He disappeared pretty fast. I laughed. I thought, that's one way to get rid of him. The normal guys. Now, there are some guys who would just take right up on that and quote them back to you. Probably start reading to you. And then I'd probably say, well, what do you think that means? I don't know what he would respond. Goodness knows. Okay, there's that. Jersey says, oh, Roy, so excited for you all. What did Roy say? We are going to have an outside lunch with the grandkids. We might be meeting up with a 19-year-old grandson's college crush. Is that kid in for a surprise? We are all a hoot in the same space. Oh, Roy, I'll bet you are a hoot. I'll bet you are a hoot. Look, I could do it this way. Put the hand up this way. And what else do I have? This is a square. That doesn't have any backing on it. This has backing on it. This one has backing on it. And this one does. And the Christmas one does. Christmas one can go this way. and I'll trim it. And I get such a kick out of Roy's intros on his video hops. His Saturday video hops, he's always do something really humorous. I get such a kick out of him, Roy. Let's take the tape off of this. Lala says, gonna alert, getting tired. Oh, Jersey says, that ATC is such a nice size. It is fun, but you get to complete something that start to finish in a setting. It feels good. It certainly does. The ATC, it's like, I call these little windows of art. That's what I call them, little windows of art. And here I'm just using leftover scraps. Mostly that when I make washi tape, sometimes I have stuff that's left over. You know, like if I put it down a side of a page and I have 2 or 3 inches left, I don't toss it, I keep it. This was pattern tissue paper here that I'm putting down now. This was my pattern tissue washi tape. And I think I'll switch course and put this tape measure here. And this has, maybe I'll clip that off. Put that right in there. And I have to, let's trim this a little. And maybe even this floral one could go in here. Well, let's cut it straight. Put my floral one there and this one here. Now I need something narrow. These are scraps that don't have any tape on them. That one has tape on it. This one has tape on it, but it's not too long. But what did I do with that little piece that I just snipped? That was this. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We'll just see how this fits on here. This is a good way to use up your scraps. It's just start gluing them in a book. I'm going to have to go make me a bagel or something after this stream because I am getting hungry. What time is it? 7:42. I think I can cut this right along the black. Are you guys seeing? These are just little snippets that are left over. And I had them all piled up over here on the left-hand side of my desk, and I cleaned them all out. Trying to get them off of the release paper here. There it goes. Roy would call this, oh, I was going to say Roy would call this strip quilting, but he may not. He'd call it a mess. Mary's making another mess. Let's see. I don't want the black one. I want the striped one. So let's cut it there. And we're going to put it right in there. I just want a little piece. And I'm going to cut it right there. Get it off of here now. Get the tape off of it. Might be a trick because it's so tiny. Come on. Might have to get a pin out. There we go. Okay, I meant it to go the other way though, like this. There we go. And then this on the end. Yes. Sun shining. We're going to have a sunshiny day today. Supposed to be nice all weekend, I think. We'll have to mow grass again pretty soon. I mowed last Sunday, but here it is, growing up again. I'm certainly going to get my exercise this year. My brother says his feet hurt him. I don't want him to overdo. He was tilling that garden and it kind of scared me. I don't want him to overdo. Let's see, I think I'll put this strip in there like that first. That down, and then I'll put this, where was that tan one? If I put this down, like that, and then put this down on top of it. This is paper. I don't have washi on that. Where's my, could put this one on it. I like that. Where's this? Yeah, I think I like this one. Got that area to deal with. What did I do with that pen? If you can get between your tape and the release paper and just pull it out, sometimes it works really nice if you're having trouble getting your release paper off. Like that, and then I'll take a piece of this, put it up here, maybe the red. Up there. Could put it right in there. Now see, I didn't get between the, you need to get between the fabric and the release paper. And that's gonna go right there. Scrap ATCs. That there, that there. What else do I have? I can get tossed. Toss, toss. I need something else. Maybe I'll put this like that, put that over it. Maybe that under it. Come on. Like that. What else do I have? It's the lid to my... Mary's talking to herself. This is tape. I think I have a piece stuck on my... I've got several pieces of washi up here on my lamp. There's a thread on it. Oh, let's put some... I put that away too soon. What else do I have here? scrap washi that I am not ready to get rid of yet. Here's a leaf. Put that on my hand. Let's see what this is. This is black. Black tape, I think. Fold it over. And let's put this right in here. I'm just building it as I go up. My brother's getting the paper. Put that black leaf on here. Like that. What else? I stick it up here on my lamp. I'll toss that. Here's some plaid washi. Let's put that in there. Now that can toss. What that is. Trashy stuff. Bobby pin. There's another leaf, if I can get it off. It's got gunk on it. Put it that way. Put that there. This up here. Now I need just a little. Let's put this here. I'm using all my bits and pieces. If I can get that off, I don't know what put that in here. Down in. There. I still need a little piece in there. Where am I gonna find it? I have a flower. Maybe I'll put maybe I'll take the bead off of it. Let's take the bead off of it if I can. Almost off. It's sewn on there. Let's take that and snip it. Okay. That'll go right in there. Okay. Oops. Oh, toss that. I don't want those. So let's put washi tape fingernails. Oh, I have to do something in there. Okay. Oh dear. Mary plays around with this stuff too much. You guys must be bored. You guys must be bored. It would be different, right? Usually it's out west somewhere that the bears dip in folks' pools. I would have loved a bear swimming. Oh, you aren't talking about a grizzly bear, are you? You ladies. You ladies. Come on. I just about had it. Ow. Alrighty. So this is going to go up in here. And then this is going to go over here. Come on. Maybe I need to pull it from this side. And then this is going to go up here. What happened to my pen? I think I'll end up throwing this pen away. It's getting pretty used. Huh. I didn't get between the you got to get between the tape and the fabric. There it comes. There. Now I wanted to put that flower, which is falling apart on me. Don't know if it's going to work. It's still got a bead on it. Oh, it's falling apart. We'll leave it like that for now. I still need something in there. And I might end up putting this on it. Let's trim it down a little. Well, that was too much of a little. Find something else. That would work. Here's another piece. Let's trim this one right here. Right in there. And I'm just about done here. I'm just about done. Right up here. Scrap ATCs is what I'm making. Kind of like them. I kind of like them. Let's put some double-sided tape on this. Of course it's crooked. That's what Mary does, is crooked. And let's put another piece down the center. That there. And that over a little. And let's just snip it off. There. All right, the rest of this is going to get tossed. I got the hand there. Toss that. Do I want to put this on here? Looks like it's pointing to something. Very short. There's no time for my fussing, fighting. Oh, life is very short. There's no time for my fussing, fighting friend. Doesn't show up very well. We'll save that for another day. I think I'm going to leave them just like that. And we will document it. Scrap artist trading card. Artist. I'm only documenting one. Trading card. And I'm just going to put scrap tape. Scrap. Washi tape. and it's April 30th, 2021. I'll sign it. And then write the Meri Atelier on it. All right, that's done. It is 8:09, so I think I'm going to call it a morning. I did these ATCs. I straightened up my desk. What else did I do? I don't even remember. I did some rusting. What else did I do? Oh, I opened Happy Mail. I'll have to go review my video to see what else I did. Oh dear. So have a great morning. Becky is going to be opening up her room and her group. Probably, she said 10 Eastern, so it'll be in about 50 or 60 minutes. Thank you, Jersey. You're just too sweet to me. You're too sweet to me. Oh, there's Arlene. Hi, Arlene. She says, hi, Arlene. Anyone I missed while checking messages? Dennis is in here. Crooked equal artistic license. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, thank you. I like these scrap ones because this was stuff that I probably would have tossed. Oh, I stamped on tissue paper. I did that. I did something else before I opened my Happy Mail, though. Was it rust? Did I rust before? I did something early this morning. I don't remember what it was. I have to go back and see what my first project was. So have a great morning. I'm going to be in Becky's room. I'm going to be dressing envelopes, and I don't know if I'll get the sewing machine out or not because it's buried again. It's buried again. And I will see you tonight at 7:30. Bye, everybody.